Hi Capricorn, welcome to the Soul Song. My name is Nina and thank you for clicking on this video. This is a general reading for whenever you come across it, but I am setting the intention for it to mean something to you for the next 2 to 3 weeks in particular, okay? So whenever you happen to come across this video, you're likely to find messages here for you from Spirit for the next 2 to 3 weeks, okay? And having said that, I just want to remind you that this is a general reading, so take only what resonates and leave the rest behind. Please do not force the messages to apply to your situation, okay? So I have pulled out some oracle cards and we'll be getting into tarot after these. But let's take a look at the overarching theme or any specific guidance that your spirit team wants to bring to you, okay? So we've got simple acts of kindness. Kindness energizes you and brings happiness to those around you. I feel like this is your energy, Capricorn. You are going to feel more connected to the people around you, and I'm hearing tokens of love, tokens of appreciation. So you're going to feel inspired to show them your appreciation for them, okay, through small acts, and that's what matters the most, I believe. We've got autumnal equinox release. We've got door to personal healing and happiness, really nice. And we've got time to go, okay. What I'm hearing is where you're being led to go is actually going to be a completely new way, okay, a completely new world in a way. And I am seeing a lot of growth and abundance here. I am seeing, even though there's no like money or financial cards here, I'm feeling that you're heading towards more abundance, okay? And you're doing this with a lot of humility is what I'm hearing. At the same time, there are things that you will be leaving behind, maybe people, places, situations that are not really vibing with you anymore, okay? I'm also hearing this is a lot of this has more to do with your internal journey, okay, your internal landscape, I'm hearing, okay? So there are things that you will be leaving behind, and with the lotus flowers being shown here in this card as well, I am feeling a sense of relief and peace coming into your life, okay? Having left behind certain traumas, pain, things that you were holding on to, I'm hearing, for a considerable period of time. You're leaving them behind and you're ready to move into a fresh new direction. I feel like this has a lot to do with your connections, okay? Especially if you've had issues with family and things like that. These are going to be healed, and yeah, they're going to be, I don't know, I'm getting like an ease, okay? A natural transition happening for you, okay? So where you won't have to put in too much effort, but things, all the pain, the trauma, whatever it is that you were holding on to, they're just going to shed naturally, okay? So yeah, that's what we're seeing in terms of your overarching theme. Now let me just place your tarot cards and be back, okay? Okay, so we've got the King of Wands at the bottom of the deck. This to me is inspiration, okay? That is what I keep hearing. Inspiration, feeling inspired to create, to follow your goals, your ambitions, and more so to create something that you've never created before is what I'm getting, okay? And yeah, and we've got the Ace of Wands at the bottom of this deck, so definitely a strong, fiery, inspired energy coming through. And I feel like that release that's going to happen emotionally is going to help you. It's going to propel you forward and leave you feeling a lot lighter, so that you can, you know, step into this new energy of inspired action, okay? That's what I'm getting. So let's see, what do we have here? Okay, so we've got two aces here, the Ace of Swords with the Nine of Swords and the Ten of Cups. We've got the Hermit and the Three of Swords and the Two of Cups, okay? And we've got the Devil, which is your card, and the Two of Cups again, with the Ace of Swords and the Six of Swords, okay? We've got the Ace of Swords twice, the Two of Cups twice, so that speaks a lot, okay? So let's get into this. I am seeing that in the recent past there has been some anxiety. For that matter, I did see that at the bottom of this deck, okay, when I was shuffling your cards. So that doesn't surprise me, given the kind of the strange circumstances that we find ourselves in at the moment, okay? So that I feel is going to come up for a lot of people. But what I like seeing here is that you're going to overcome that, okay? And there are, I'm seeing that there are certain there's a big emphasis on close connections, on people that you perhaps even you know, partner with in terms of a relationship and partnership, okay? There's a huge emphasis on that, and there's going to be a mending of any sort of rift that you've had with within your close connections. To me, this could most certainly be a soulmate connection, someone who you are romantically involved with, okay? I feel like there's going to be a lot of healing taking place in these relationships during this period of time. So you start with the Ace of Swords, the Nine of Swords, and the Ten of Cups in the recent past. And that's telling me that you're coming from a place of a lot of anxiety, a lot of mental agony, okay, a lot of stress. But I feel like you've had some support during this time, okay? That I feel has given you a new fresh perspective, okay? People who have been your support system, people who have been around when you have felt this way, maybe down and out and alone perhaps, because the nines to me are very individualistic cards, okay? And you do have a 9 next to that as well, the Hermit. So what's happening here in the recent past is that you've maybe this anxiety even came from your community, your family and relationships and things like that, and you've had to sort of fight through these difficult emotions and thoughts of gloom and doom, you know, to come out of it victorious, to come out of it with a lot of clarity and being able to see things from a new perspective is what I'm hearing, okay? Now, with the Hermit being in the center of your reading and the Three of Swords and Two of Cups actually backing that up or clarifying that, I am getting that and the Hermit is going to come up for a lot of readings, I know, because we are sort of being forced to look inwards. We're being forced to heal all of the issues, the traumas, the emotional baggage that we've been carrying for all this while, which we've sort of been able to carpet by, just being busy, by being out there, by indulging in things that are not really good for us. So basically, hooking onto things that are that provide that sense of support, just basically crutches, so that we have something to hang on to instead of actually facing that darkness within, or that hurt and pain within. Okay, in your case, I'm seeing that this has something, like I said, to do with a particular connection that was really close to you, that is really close to you. But I am seeing that you're actually trying to look at it from a new perspective. Okay, that's what I keep getting. Because interestingly, you have the Ace of Swords as your bookends. Okay, that's what your reading starts and ends with, which means a lot to me. It's very significant, because after being in this energy where you may have felt completely, clouded in terms of your judgment, even being able to come out of that with clarity, with a newfound sense of direction and understanding, is what I'm getting, is an achievement in itself. Okay, now you're being, in a way, forced to look inwards, to shine that light upon everything that's been bogging you down mentally, that you may have tried to cover up with different things in the past. Okay, and I'm hearing cloak. Okay, so maybe wear a cloak of normalcy and feeling feel good kind of a cloak. Okay, we all do this. Okay, no judgment whatsoever. So now you're being forced to shine a light on those issues, on anything that has brought you anxiety. Okay, and these might as well be your own doubts. Okay, self-doubt, maybe self-criticism even, is what I'm getting for some of you. And this could have been brought about by a sense of separation from somebody who you are close to, somebody you trust. Okay, someone who is like a soulmate to you. Could be a deep friendship, could most likely be a romantic relationship. Okay, but there is that sense of balance that is coming through now in this connection as well. So once you've done this, you've done this inner work, and you've allowed yourself, okay, I'm hearing, allowed yourself to look at these painful things, okay, with grace, then you move on to calmer shores, you move on to clarity, you take that wisdom that you have acquired in this process of being the hermit, and you apply it to your situation in order to move forward with a lot more harmony and balance. Okay, with the Six of Swords and the Ace of Swords coming in, this is you taking the opportunity to apply that newfound wisdom, clarity, and sense of direction, and moving forward, being led by your spirit team, your spirit guides, whoever it is that you believe in, and following that sense of direction, following the light that they are showing you, okay, to move on to a much better, more balanced and harmonious place. And this feels a lot to me like an inner journey, okay, because I don't know if you can actually travel during this period of time. If you can, well and good. That could mean travel, okay, the Six of Swords. But I'm feeling this has more to do with an inner journey. And with the Devil and the Two of Cups here, I feel like you're taking ownership of the role that you've had to play in this dynamic and trying to bring a sense of balance into your life, okay? And what you're shedding here is, I think, any sort of harmful, addictive, or obsessive way of thinking, of behaving, or any sort of patterns that you've followed until now in your close-knit relationships. You're shedding that, okay? That's what you are releasing here, Capricorn. And it's leading you to a lot more happiness, joy, peace, and abundance. You're ready to leave that and go, okay? Figuratively, to move forward and to bring more harmony in your relationships so that you can have this 10 of Cups back again, okay? So this is really nice. Let me pull one more card as an advice for you, okay? Or let's see if you follow the advice of Spirit, what can you expect, okay? What's on the other side of this journey? Let's ask that question. What's on the other side? Okay, we've got Earth Magic. And one more card, please. Okay. And wow, look at this. So they're really driving down the point here, okay? Stillness and sanctuary. So this is what you're doing, okay, Capricorn. They want you to go on this inner journey because there is something magical at the end of it. And what that's going to look like is going to be different for each one of you. But I feel that it has something to, and after that you will be able to emerge from this process that you're undergoing, from this journey, inner journey, okay, and emerge a lot stronger, because it takes a lot of gumption actually to especially look inwards at your own self and face your own demons, face your own restrictions, okay, the restrictions that you put on yourself, and understand, joining the dots to understand your pattern, your behavior, how it has led you to where you are at the moment. So give yourself a pat on the back, because this is not easy. That door to personal healing and happiness is open to you now, provided you do the work, and you are actually doing the work, okay? So kudos to you. And yeah, I just want to say okay, and this card here at the bottom of the deck says, speak the language of love. Loving words have the power to change lives, including your own. So that's a wonderful message to end the reading with. I really feel like there's a lot of mending, healing happening during this period of time, and there's going to be a renewed sense of clarity and understanding in your relationships, and a lot of compassion and healing taking place, okay? So I wish you all the very best, Capricorn. Do take care of yourself, and I'll see you again in another video. God bless. Bye-bye.